1 more minute, guys. We're going to kick off the class. Type in where you guys are joining from. We have great guys on Facebook also. Where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? Perfect, perfect. So right now, if you're ready, come on, type in, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready right now. Type in, I'm ready. Type in, I'm ready. Type in, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready right now. Okay, so as you join, make sure you share, click on the share button. Click on the Okay, perfect. We're back. So guys, type in where you're joining from. I'm ready, ready, ready. Romanos, good to have you on the call. Perfect. Okay, so today's training is on, are you a trader or an investor? Are you a trader, an investor? And I got this topic about 2 weeks ago or less. And this particular person or particular client is in one of our communities, and he got an asset. He got a position in one of the assets. And guys, he got a position, and when he got into the position, like in less than 48 hours, he was already up about 20%, 21% of his account. And he was like, oh, I want to close. I want to come out of this. I want to come out of this. So he reached out to me, and I told him, I said, no, you who exactly are you? Who exactly are you? And he could not. You know, who exactly are you? Who exactly are you? Are you just here to just come rush out? Are you just here to move into the market? And or you just, who exactly are you? And it took me like 15, 20 minutes to explain to him what a trader is and who an investor is. And at the end of that conversation, I was like, imagine 7 billion people on earth, and imagine in between 1 to 10 ratio that don't know who a trader is in the financial market and who an investor is in the financial market. Now, who are you? I need to explain this to you. I need to let you understand where you're going to be looking at this from. I need to let you know the point of view, how people have been able to navigate, position themselves with experience that they've gotten and how they have become wealthy. Now, if you're on Facebook, make sure you Click on the link. Make sure you share. Thank you so much, Rahman. Thank you so much, Edward. Quadri Sheyi, thank you so much. Isaac, thank you so much. You guys need to share. We need to increase because this is free. And why am I doing this is because a lot of time, it's not just about money. It's about people understanding what to do even before the money comes. And if you totally agree with me, type in 5 on the chat box. Now, this is something you should pay for. So don't take it for granted. Because I see people, because it's free, they don't act on it. No, because it's free does not mean somebody paid for it. Somebody paid for it, because that does not mean it's free. When they give you something free, it doesn't mean anything. It only means that somebody has paid for it. And come on, guys, if it's making a lot of sense to you right now, type in 555 on the chat box. Put a 555 on the chat box right there. So today, I want to educate you guys, inform you guys on you taking a decision, understanding what you need to do, and positioning yourself with that. So let's get busy with this. Now, who is this person? My name is Mayowa Owolabi, okay? I'm a highly regarded financial market trader and investor, author and coach, having over 7 years experience trading in the financial market, okay? Today, I'm being recognized as an authority in the system trading and institution trading space. After starting to learn how to trade in the Forex market since 2009, I've been able to train over 6,000 people. Now, I have not been in the financial market since 2009. I started in 2009, had a break after 5 years, and came back real strong in 2016, 2017. So the goal of today is to let you know that I am someone who is worthy of showing you and teaching you this, okay? That this is some of the places I've traveled to and the classes I've been able to take. People being empowered all around the world. And about some months ago, when about 3 weeks ago, when CBN banned cryptocurrency, I was approached by Punch newspaper to educate their audience on what they need to do and what exactly does CBN mean. So I was able to be on the Punch newspaper to educate people. And guys, it's been an amazing time. Come on, guys. If you are ready for this, let's get to business. So trading versus investing. Now let's get to why we're here today, okay? When it comes to wealth creation in the equity market, investing and trading are the two genera of the field. So when it comes to crypto trading, when it comes to financial market, Forex market, when it comes to commodity market, when it comes to stocks market, when it comes to any of this market, you need to understand that investing is absolutely different from trading. And there are two different parallel lines. It takes years of experience to be able to play in the two. Okay, so however, investing and trading are very different, have different approach to wealth creation or generating profit in the financial market. So let's start with an investor. Who is an investor? Who is an investor? An investor is an individual, company, or entity, such as firm or mutual fund, who commits capital with the expectation of receiving financial returns. Now, guys, you need to understand my words. I had to take time with my team to put this together. Now, the investor's main concern is to maximize return while minimizing risk. That's the goal. Now, what's the quality of an investor? Investors use different financial instruments to earn a rate of return to accomplish financial goal and objective. Now, note that they play not just in one, they play in different instruments. So what? To earn a rate of return on investment as a set goal. So that means you could see investors play as a Forex trader. You see them as an investor trade in indices market, volatility market, commodity market, as the stake may be. Now, investors take strategic long-term. Everybody on the call, type in long-term on the chat box. Type in long-term on the chat box. Type in long-term on the chat box. Perfect. Perfect. Now, long-term is key. Long-term makes a lot of sense. Long-term, come on guys, long-term is very important, and it is one of the major principles of an investor. Now, they take these positions in assets or commodities. Now, investors build portfolios either with an active orientation that tries to beat the benchmark indices, or a passive strategy that attempts to track an indices. So there's always an approach as an investor. And this approach is not common to traders. So you need to understand the qualities of an investor. Now, investors may also be oriented towards either growth or value strategy. Now, an investor puts capital to use for a long term. Long term. Now, you need to see that investors are not just after today. So as you join us, make sure you share on Facebook. Thank you so much. Type in your location. You want to use this to educate people. And if you don't want to miss out on the next training, make sure, because I'll be doing this over and over again. My goal is to reach out to minimum 100,000 people this year, and that's my goal. I'm really, really excited about this. And last session, we had amazing people on the call. You don't want to miss out this. Just make sure you want to help somebody to be informed. And once you're informed, guys, it's better. It saves you a lot. It places you where you need to be. And you just don't want to see some time, you might not even have the money. But you need to be prepared for when the money will come. I've seen people, they are not prepared to when the money comes. So if you don't want to miss out in any of our subsequent training, you want to make sure you register on Facebook right now for our audience on Facebook. So I'm putting out the link for you guys. I'm putting out the link for you guys. So subsequently, if you don't want to miss out, make sure you are your details on this email, on this link. Okay, guys. So an investor puts capital for a long time. Okay, let's go busy with this more. So we have two categories of investors: passive investors and active investors. Now, passive investors is better than not investing, but you face more risk you face more risk riding the wave of the market. Now, a passive investor is one who does not participate in day-to-day decision of running a trade. Passive investor involves less buying and selling. You don't need to be on the system every single time. Such investors tend to buy and hold the component of various market indices and does what? And may optimize their allocation rates to certain asset class based on rules. So let me explain what that means. It means that you can buy up, and once you're in good profit and you see that there's still more opportunity to put in more money, then you can put in more money. Okay, as an investor, on Wednesday, on Thursday, one of the assets, I had an opportunity to add up more funds to one of the assets in the crypto space. Why? Because it has the potential to give me 10x. And I'm already up about 11%. I'm still going to 10x. So as an investor, you want to begin to say to yourself, okay, am I still going to be having an opportunity to hit up this? And do I still have an opportunity to add up capital? And that's why I tell people, if you've been following this mentorship series, you'll discover that I've been emphasizing you don't need to have capital. You just need to have the knowledge, or you belong to a community where the knowledge is already sorted. And the number 3 is that start somewhere. Everybody on the call, type in start somewhere. Everybody in class, type in start somewhere. Start anyhow. Just start somewhere. Start with something. Just start. Just start. Just start. Just start, guys. Just start. Because you see, especially when you know what you're doing, just start. See, guys, you don't need huge to start. You don't need to start big to grow big, guys. You just need to start. You don't need to start big to grow big. So let's get further into this. So one major disadvantage of passive investment is that passive funds are limited to a specific indices, and predetermined set of investment with little or no variance. Okay, so those investors are locked into those holdings no matter what happens. So because as a passive investor, you'll be needing maybe little or more capital, little or so small capital to start. However, you are limited to the choice of assets. Somebody who has $100 obviously cannot make maybe more than 2 asset or 3 asset investment. Somebody who has $1,000 has an advantage. Who has $5,000 has an advantage. So the more capital you have more advantage than somebody who is just a passive investor. Okay, so we also have what is called active investors. Okay, active investors are taken as what? Value investors. These people are always all about return on capital. It pays to focus on adding value. Someone who tries to beat the market. Here, the investors make specific investment with a goal of outperforming an investment benchmark or target return. For example, when I made an announcement that Bitcoin was at 4,000, and I said, guys, it's going to get to 23,000 in less than 3 years or more, some people did not take that decision. Some people bought in at 4,000, and when it got to 8,000, they exited the market. Everybody on the call, type in long term again right there. Type in long term again. You need to have a projection, because we're not sure we're going to get Bitcoin at the same price again. We're not sure we're going to get Bitcoin at the same price again. GBPCAD is at an extreme low. That's pounds, Great Britain pound, and Australian dollar is at an extreme low, which we are projecting about 1,500 pips in less than 6 months to 8 months. And that is a projection, and that is how you can hold your position in the financial market, and the market will go far. The market goes far. So as an active investor, you want to be smart. You want to be smart. And the third one is active investors run their trades like business. Come on, guy, right now, type in trade like a businessman. Treat it as business. Treat it as business. Type that in. Treat it as business. So if you're playing the financial market, treat it as business. If you're trading, I do tell our students, our clients, I say, come on, guys, always ask yourself, if this goes against you, what will you lose? I see people always ask, how much will I make? How much will I make? Come on, guys, can you ask simple question? If it goes wrong, how much will I lose? You're a businessman. As a smart investor, you want to talk about your risk, not just about what you will make. I see people always after, how much will I make? How much will I make? And they forget to ask how much. Come on, guys. If you're gaining some value, come on, type in. If you're gaining some value, come on, type in 777 right there. Come on, guys. Treat it as business, guys. Treat it as business. And see, this is the secret of success. You don't just say, oh, the financial market gives money. I want to play in the crypto space. Yeah, somebody made 100% of his account in less than of his asset in less than 2 weeks. Come on, guys. I need to be there. Go. You need to treat it as business. So for those just joining, one more time, my name is Mayowa Owolabi. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I play in the financial market space with other business, and I tell people I'm an investor. I'm an investor who wants to make money. And that's what I've been doing for a couple of years now. And for all our audience on Facebook, thank you for joining. I welcome you, Luke Royal. I welcome you, Benjamin Nwaki. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you're sharing. Click on the share button as much as you can. The goal is that a lot of people can get this education free. So I'm not just doing it. The reason why it's free for you is because somebody has made payment for it. So you need to be a blessing to someone. Share, copy the link, share, copy, click on the share button. That's the best you can do for somebody who's trying to help you. So right there, let's go deeper right there. So another criteria or another point from an active investor is that they seek to purchase assets or commodities at low price, at the relative book value. Okay, so this week I had 3 assets. In the crypto space, I had 4 instruments in the Forex space. Okay, so one of the assets this week was around, I can't get the exact price, I think $2.09. That's Bell USDT. And currently Bell's USDT have done over 20% at the end of this week. We have AXS USDT. And we called that trade, I think, on Tuesday. And it's done over 100%. And by Thursday, it has done over 100%. So of that asset. Now, what got my attention was that some of these assets are cheap. You don't want to put in your money in an asset that is more than $2, especially in the crypto space, even in the stock market. You want to be able to analyze the market and look for a big projection, especially when you are an investor. You see, I don't want to start comparing who a trader is. But as a smart investor, who is an active investor, you want to be able to get an instrument at a very cheap price. That will help you to be able to monetize and make more profit. Now, I do tell the people in our crypto community, I said there are better ways to generate cryptos, Bitcoin. But it won't be wise for you to put $51,000 to buy 1 Bitcoin, when there are smart and better ways to generate Bitcoin and leave it and let it go to as far as 300,000 that is already projected in less than 3 years. And that's the possibility. But because you don't have access to the information, some people will just say, oh, I have $51,000, let me buy Bitcoin. There are better and smart ways. Smart investors generate Bitcoin with ease. So GBPAUD was one of the trade I went in. I'm still holding the trade, and I'm expecting 1,300 pips on GBPAUD for Forex traders. And when I went in, it gave me currently is over 200 pips in profit on a long. And when that move started, it retraced down back for about 50 pips. And I like, oh, no problem. Let's hold it. We're going to 1,000 pips. And see, it could be funny that some people would not be paid. And guess what? We only risk 9 pips. So we've already done, that is over 1 to 1 to 25. 1 to 25 return on investment. So that means you risk 1 to make 25. So personally, that is why I tell people, trade as an investor. But do you even know who an investor is? Do you know who a trader is? And that's the essence of this training. If you guys are gaining some value, type in, I'm gaining value. Type in, I'm gaining value. Hey, Mr. Nonso, all the way from Dubai. Good to have you on the call. Oh, I'll take questions after the class, okay? I'll take questions after the class. Okay, I'll take your question. If you're gaining value, type in, I'm gaining value. So let's get busy more. So, you know, active investing is more work. Little wonder is not for everyone. So it's not for everyone. Not everyone will become like Warren Buffett. Not everyone will become, you know, Warren Buffett is one of the most experienced investors in the world. When a lot of people were selling their stakes in Coca-Cola, Warren Buffett was buying their stake, was buying more. And that's why you need to understand with several indices how to identify the dips. That's why it is called buy in the dip. Buy in the dip. Write that down in your note right there. Buy in the dip. Buy in the dip. Buy in the dip. Type that out right there. Amazing. Amazing. You guys need to share. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're sharing, guys. I'm pumped up. And make sure if you have any question on Facebook, we'll get your question. Just make sure that you have your question ready and we're going to be good to go. So you need to be smart at this, okay? So finding an edge with active investing requires you to find a market, inefficient, and exploit. Okay? So this week already, I also went in another asset called I also took a position this week. Where are you? Yeah. BLZ. I also picked a position on BLZ. That's an asset in crypto. And we've been able to narrow down the inefficiency of that instrument, and we've chosen to exploit. Now, somebody will say, what are the indices that makes you put your money in an asset? A lot. But this training is as a focus. So I want to really go outside the focus. Now, number one, key attributes of an investor: goal settings. Goal settings. So as an investor, you need to set a goal. Okay? You need to set a goal. One of our client and student in the community said she has grown her account from 7,000 to over 26,000 in 8 weeks. In 8 weeks. And I'm really happy about that. That's over 200%. 777, that's over 200%. You know, that's good in 8 weeks. And she has a goal. Her goal is $100,000. Her goal is $100,000. I have another student who says he has grown his account by over 120%. Good for them. But you need to have a goal. Now, how do you set a goal? You set your goal with projection. Okay, I'm starting this business. I'm starting with this business with $2,000. I'm starting with this business with $1,000. Somebody saying no audio. I'm not sure. Check your hand. Check your hand, please. If you can hear me, type in 1. Oh, perfect. So check your hand. Everyone can hear me. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kazim. The second point you need to have is knowledge. See, knowledge. See, no matter how an industry is, two things will make me go into the place. Can I get the knowledge? Can I get a mentor? Can I get a knowledge? Can I get a mentor? Now, when I decided to go into real estate, one of the things that was really, really big on my table is who can I relate with that is already doing well in real estate? And I had to, I had to pay the price to get that. I had to pay the price to get the person. And if I want to take any decision in real estate right now, I don't need to crack my head. I just call. Hey, I have this asset they're offering me. What do you think? Is at this location? Is at this place? Is at this? But because he's already good at it. So it's very important you have a goal, you set a goal, and you also take time to get the knowledge. Okay? The third one is right decision. Listening to news. Understand the three areas if you are in the financial market, either crypto, yes. Number one, you want to know about the sentiment. Sentiment is the volume. Are people still buying it right now? Okay? Are people still buying it right now? But about last week, Bitcoin came to 43. When you use the greed and the fear and the greed, yes, the fear and the greed monitor site. So it tells us, oh, people are holding too much Bitcoin right now. When it comes to fear, that means a lot of people are selling off Bitcoin. And immediately, when it got to 43, a lot of people pumping more money. That's a good sentiment indication when it's on the fear part. When it's on the fear part, then you load up. And now it's back to 77 in March, which is 77% in March. And a lot of people have made money again. So you need to know when to do the analysis, how to go in there. Number three is that every investor is patient. Come on, right there. Typing calm down right there. Typing calm down. Typing calm down. Typing calm down right there. See, I see people want to make money and they are always in ace. They want to make the money like now. See, you need to understand that when you want to make money, money should not be made in ace. Now, see, the Holy Book says that you should not make money in haste. You should not create wealth in haste. So that means that there's something about building a lasting wealth that will do over, that will live transgenerational. So it's very important that you calm down, so that you can make enough money that is needed and that can take you to where you want to be. And it's very, very important, guys. You need to calm down. I've seen people who want to make money and their challenge is that they want the money now. They want to just make the money. They just want to make the money. They just want to make the money. Now, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one is risk aversion. They understand their plan and analyze their expected return. Okay, let's say an asset has a potential of 200% and has given you 100%. You can tell yourself, okay, this is what I want, and I'm out. But when you don't even know how to advert risk, and you have $1,000 portfolio, and you put in all the $1,000 in one asset, and you are now waiting for it to go up. All the assets will not perform the same way. Between December and now, we've called, let me check out how many assets we have called that we've dealt with. I think we've got about 13 assets. How many assets? One. We've called 18 assets this year in crypto, 18 assets in crypto this year. And the portfolio alone is over 1,000% in return on investment. Why? Because one, goal setting, two, the right investment, three, risk aversion. So you don't want to put all your investment in one. And that's why even for those who trade Forex, you see them not even allotting their risk into an asset. You have $100 in your account and you want to trade Euro GBP and you are risking 50% of your trading account. Why? Because you want to make money, because you want to pay school fees, you want to pay tuition fee, you want to, oh my goodness. And you end up losing the capital and you end up losing, oh, come on, guys. Type in "I'm wise" right there. Type in "I'm wise." That's the purpose of this class, guys. Thank you so much for joining, King Clue Emmanuel. Make sure you're sharing. I want to welcome you guys for those who are just joining us. My name is Mayowa, Owolabi, and you're welcome to the Financial Freedom webinar series, okay? We do this Wednesdays and Saturdays, okay? And my goal is to educate over 100,000 students this year. Not for any reason that they can take their position, have the right knowledge. See, everything is not money. We have paid classes, we have paid people, we have people that pay for our services. We have people who really want to make money in it. Yes, but there are certain decisions that some of us who can't even afford need to learn. And that is why I take more time to come online to educate you and let you know what you need to be doing and what you should not be doing. And today's class is all about, are you a trader or an investor? Okay, and make sure you're subscribing to the link so that the subsequent link and you get subsequent notification when you're joining. Now the last part is journal. You need to journal your asset. Now I have a journal for my asset, guys. Every asset I put my money in, you need to also update it. Like I've not updated this week, the asset I put my money in. You need to put your money in that asset and keep a journal. So one of the challenges a lot of Forex traders have is that when they start trading, they forget to put down the asset. You need to journal it. I took Euro USD. Now, later in the evening, I'm going to go working with the people in the community, especially those in the Forex market, because today is weekend. We're going to be analyzing the instrument for this week. Journaling. So this new week, we're not going to be taking any trade outside the plan. And what will that do? We'll journal it. We know when we went in and when we need to come out. We're going to know all of that, and that must be in your journal. Okay. Very important. Very important. Let's move further. So who is a trader? A trader is an individual who engages in buying and selling of financial markets, assets in the financial market, either for himself or on behalf of another person or an institution. I'll say that again. Understand this. A trader is An individual who engages in buying and selling of financial assets in any financial market, either for himself or on behalf of someone or an institution. Different from an investor. Let's go further. Traders are individuals who engage with short-term buying and selling of any equity for themselves or for an institution. Now, among the disadvantages of short-term trading are commission costs and paying of other bills spread. So, for example, I needed to place a withdrawal or do a transfer from one of my crypto wallet to another crypto wallet, and they were going to be charging me $25. And I was like, oh, $25, that's a lot of money. I had to do what I had to buy. I didn't want to send from my wallet again. I had to buy and send it directly to that person's wallet. Now they might still charge the $25, but I don't want $25 charges from my own account. But a short-term trader who buys, who sells, who says he's buying, who sells, who says he's buying, will at the end of the day put in a lot of money in commissions, in charges. I needed to buy an asset, I think sometime when I first started my crypto investment. And what did I do? Which you should not do as a mistake. Now, in my account, I needed to buy the asset, and I wanted to buy I wanted to buy a portion for that asset. So I put in the portion, and the platform told me that I don't have sufficient account. So what did I do? I went to 5%. There's a place where you can buy 25%. So what did I do? I started clicking. I started buying in tranches, 25%, 25%, 25%, 25% to be able to get those numbers I needed to guess. Guess what? By the time I placed all the trades, guys, and I went in on all the trades, I realized that they charged me per all the transaction. Type in be wise there, right there. Type in be wise. Come on. Type in be wise. I should have just bought, I should have taken time to calculate what I needed to invest and put it in the market once. But just because I don't mind their charges. So they charge me like 4 or 6 times. And since that year, I said, no matter how I want to put my money in, I will take time to calculate. I'll take time to enter the figure, even if it is to reduce what I'm going to risk in the assets. Come on, guys, if you're gaining some value, if there's anything you need to do for those on Facebook, you need to share. And if there's anything you need to do for those on Zoom call, you need to type in I'm learning. Type in I'm learning. If you're gaining value, type in I'm learning. So that's one of the advantages of short-term trades. You have to pay commission, charges. Even for Forex traders, you need to pay for spread each time. Another thing you need to know is that the strategies engaged by traders is one that cause them to frequently chase after profit. Hey, Chimo. Frequently they chase after profit. They want to know, they want to, hey, come on, guys, if you have been there before, type in, I've been there, I've been there. The approach of a lot of traders, the approach is wrong. Come on, guys. You want to chase the market. They want to chase the market. They want to, I've seen 10%, they rush out. Hey, I've seen 3%, they rush out. And they keep chasing profit. They keep, come on, guys. Now, see, profit is good. But creating a long-term portfolio is better. It allows you to build wealth. See, as a trader, you can buy Maserati. You can buy anything you want to buy. You can pay for your rent. But as an investor, guys, oh my goodness, my. You own that asset forever. Now, Warren Buffett is somebody I study a lot. He bought an asset called US 30 in the 1980s. See, this is why the guy still tops that place in the first 10. In 1980s, he bought US 30. And at that point, US 30 was less than 500, I think less than $200. Now, and currently, everybody say currently, type in currently right there. Type in currently right there. Come on, guys. Say US 30 is over $31,000. So imagine he puts in $100,000 to acquire, to take his position in US 30. And he held that trade, which I know he's still holding. And he held that position till $31,000. Come on, guys, type in money on the chat box. Type in money, 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 money. But look at how much that man has made, and he's still making. So see, when you want to become wealthy, you want to study the wealthy people. You see, it's just like a delayed gratification. It's not that you can't buy that Maserati now. You can't buy that Lamborghini now. But you need to understand that you need to have a delay. You need to delay it a bit. There are people who bought Bitcoin at $800 and they sold out of their Bitcoin when it got to $10,000. And they were very, very happy. Hey, oh, I made money. I bought my Bitcoin 800. I sold at 100,000, at 10,000. Good money, guys. But imagine someone who bought it at $800 and is still holding at 51,000. Who do you want to become? Who do you think is better, a trader or an investor? Jeez. And there's a projection that Bitcoin is going to do $125,000 this year or more. Then in less than 3 years, it's going to do $300,000. Now, those who bought at $800, look at where they are going. Look at where they are going. Let's get busy more. Categories of traders. We have institution traders and we have retail traders. Now, institution traders, they trade for large firms, financial institutions, you know, and they do a lot of limit orders, but their approach is just that they are chasing profits. Unilateral traders are traders who are retail traders, like us, individual traders, who trade on their own account from home or from their phone, you know, to just make discount, you know, and their limits are dependent on their cash and credit, but they keep all the profits, you know, that's fine. Retail trader. But here is the difference, guys. Some years ago, I came across a mentor who told me, Mayowa, until you stop approaching the market as a trader, until you start approaching the market as an investor, that is when you can start making money. That is when you can start. Audio gone again. I doubt it. Audio is perfect. Check your end. Audio is good here. From your end, everybody. So I came across this. Thank you so much for confirming. So when I met this mentor of mine, it changed my orientation. It costed me money, and that's why mentorship is not cheap. Mentorship is not cheap, okay? Mentorship is not cheap. Oh, that makes sense. It's not cheap. And if you get it free, somebody paid for it. If you get it free, somebody paid for it. So I got engaged with this mentor of mine, and it really shaping my approach to the financial market. This mentor of mine has been bought gold as an instrument when gold was around 8,000, 12,000 or 1,200. And he's still in that trade. 2018, 2014. He's still buying gold and he still held that position. Hi. See, guys. And that changed my orientation about approaching the market. My first 5 years playing in the Forex market, I didn't enjoy it because I was chasing profit. So type in your name right here and type in stop chasing profit. Because if you are answering me from what you have typed in here, that you want to become an investor, or investor is better, then you need to find a way to migrate. You need to find a way to migrate. Number one, the difference. Trading is a method of holding financial market for a short period of time. It could be for a week or more. Traders hold financial items for short time. Investing is an approach that works on buying and hold principle. So when you want to trade in the Forex market, there's an approach of investing in the Forex market. When you want to trade in the commodity market, there's an approach. Good. So investors put their money for some years and decades, even longer. And that is where I want you to see it from. Short-term market fluctuations are insignificant in the investor's approach. So if you approach the market as an investor, you are not bothered about the noise. Everybody on the call, type in noise. You're not bothered about the noise. See, the noise, when it goes up, it comes down a bit. You know, that's one of the things the client called me on about 2 weeks ago. Whoops, Mr. Mayowa, I've done 20% of my account. I need to sell off. I said, calm down. I said, if you're not careful, you're going to be spending too much time checking your asset portfolio every time. He focuses on crypto. But when you know that this is it, you're good. So for me, I recommend, and even from our experience today, that you need to approach the market as an investor. There's a way you approach the market as an investor in all the financial market. Okay? Let's go further. Capital growth. Trading is a skill of timing the market. Investing is the art of creating wealth and compounding interest and dividend over the years by holding the asset. For trading, you will be timing it. Hey, whoosh, hush, whoops. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining Adeyemo Owolabi Victor. You want to make sure you share this video, like we need to reach out to people, to be a blessing to people. And I'm excited giving this out free, guys. The third one is risk. Trading comparatively involves higher risk and higher potential return, as the price might go higher in short while. That is what a lot of people have been doing. But since investing is an art, it involves comparatively low risk and what higher risk in return by compounding your interest. So here we go. GBP, GBPAUD. I think I went in on FCM. This is my entry, guys. GBPAUD. And this is the institutional level that I went in. This is the institutional level that I went in. And the next institutional level is up here. Up here. We have the next one up here. So right here, I risk just $9, 9 pips rather. And I'm already up. Let me widen it so we can see the figure together. I'm already up over 23% return on investment. I entered this trade on the 3rd, this last week, and I'm still holding GBP. Now I'm holding this trade. Come on. Come on. I'm going to hold this trade till, jeez. Come on, guys. I'm still in this trade. 150%. So if I risk $10 here, that is $1,590. And this is what I tell people. What is your risk? If anything goes wrong, I just risked $9 here. 9 pips rather here. And I'm expecting 159% return on investment because it's 1 to 159. Now, will this happen in one day? No. And does that mean I have also protected my capital so that even if it comes against me, I don't want to lose it? But do you know what traders do? Once they see 1 to 20, 1 to 10, they will close the asset. I'm not trading again. That is enough. At least this one can put cloth in my... Come on, guys. I'm not here to look for money to eat. That is why I tell people, you don't come into the financial market if you are hungry. No, some people don't like that truth, okay? You come into the financial market so that you can multiply what you want. See, for example, you put in, you only have $200. That is all you have. And you now put it in the market. You don't have a job you're doing. You don't have something you are selling. You don't have anything. There will be pressure on that money. And you'll be taking wrong risk investment. So what do I recommend? Can you start doing something? Can you resume an office where they are paying you consistent salary that can clear some bills? That can clear some bills. Resume an office. Do it for 6 months. Have something that you can rely on. Not that everything you have is dependent on your investment, your trading account. You want to eat, you want to withdraw from it. You want to pay your rent, you want to withdraw from it. Oh, come on, guys, type in your name, type in be smart. Type in your name and type in be smart. So investment is better. Art versus skill. Traders are skilled, technical individuals who time the market and learn market trends and higher. Investors analyze the asset they want to invest in. It includes learning the business fundamental and commitment to stay invested for a long time. Oof, so it's good, but you need to know the art and the skill. The art is in the investment. The skill is the trading. So in simple terms, it is the psychology of the market versus the philosophy that runs the business. The psychology of the market versus the philosophy that runs the business of financial market. Performance versus value. Traders look at the present performance of a trade to hit the higher price, and they will book profit short term. Investors look at the value of an asset over the long period of time. Caesar, can you be a trader and an investor? If that is on your mind, type in 5 on the chat box. Type in 5 on the comment box. Caesar, can you be a trader and an investor? Can you be a trader and investor? Perfect. Now the answer is yes. Meddling the trading with investing has become tremendous benefit, but like most things in life, it only works well if you put some effort into it. You need to put effort into it. You know, one of the guys in our community just called me today, you know, AXP, you know, AXP gave us AXS gave us over 70%, over 100% return on investment this week. AS, is that here? AX, yeah, this is it. So we went in on the asset here. We went in at, let me check the rates. We went in at, okay. We went in at for $1.48, okay? That's where we went in this week. So at $1.48, that's when we called the trade, and we needed 100%. So it gave us 109% return on investment on the asset. Now, one of this very guy called me when it was around 20%. He was so happy, but he said because we didn't give him instruction to come out, when the market collected back the 10%, he was angry. Now, how come? Because he has a trader's mentality, you know. He called, and one of us replied him and said, we don't work that way. We are not just a trader, we are investors. So we have a bigger picture, we have a bigger position, we have a higher position that we are looking at. However, when you see 100%, you are good to go. So later, about 2 days ago on Thursday, the asset delivered 100% in just 3 days. So that got his attention, and he called us again. He said, I want to know how to do it myself. And, you know, he's getting the course to know how to do it himself, you know. And that's important. That's important. Yeah, Mr. Nonso. Mr. Nonso. Mr. Nonso is in Dubai, and I'm really happy for him. He joined the community, I think, about 2 weeks ago. Yes. And he came in, I think his first asset. Let me unmute you. Mr. Nonso, can you speak where you are? What was AXS? Was AX? How are you doing, sir?
I'm good.
Well done. How is Dubai?
Dubai is okay. Dubai is cool.
Good. Was AXS your first asset?
Yes, that was
Okay.
the first one.
That was the first asset. So how many percentage did you do on it personally?
I do 100 and something
100 and
because
something.
you said 140. You said
Yeah.
148. When I go into it, it was 145.
Okay.
So I only take the profits. I'm still on it. I just took the profit and I still left.
Smart investor.
Yeah.
Smart investor. Nice one. Nice one. I'm happy for
Yeah.
you. You're also on bail, right?
Yeah, I'm on bail and it's giving now almost more than 30%, I think.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you, sir. I'm happy for you. Thank you so much. So that's the mindset of an investor. If not, you will run out of the trade like that, my Lagos guy, Oh my goodness. So he ended up coming out at 70%. And 70% is not a bad transaction. It ended up coming out 70%. But guys, that's how powerful it is. But you want to be able to know how you can multiply your money, leverage on it, and have a bigger picture. Have a bigger picture and not just about money making. So now he wants to know how the market. I say, bros, see, the truth is that everyone cannot learn how to trade. But some of us who are already in that space, you can leverage. He said now, so he's getting the course so that I can learn how to project and take positions. I'm really, really happy for him. So the next one is being a systematic and having a clear approach is key. You must have a strategy, for you to be able to be a trader and an investor. Okay. Now, using both approach helps you to enhance patience. So as a trader, your impatience will be sorted. As a trader, your impatience will be sorted. Now you decide in choosing an option that is right for you. It all comes down to your preference and what strategy suits your investment goal. Don't forget that you need to have an investment goal, and that is very, very important. Okay, like my binary option goal is to trade that account till it gets to $1 million. So I don't want to touch the money no matter what is coming. I don't want to come touch the money. If it is 1%, I can be doing daily. If it is 0.5%, I can be doing daily. But I must reach that $1 million goal. So you must understand that every industry in the financial market, you need to have a set goal for it. And once you have the set goal, it will allow you to be able to outsmart and get to where you're going. Okay. My goal is to help you develop the unique style of allowing you enjoy the benefit of investing and trading. And the best approach is up to you. So in this session, if you have gained value, knowing the trading and becoming the investor, come on, type in value right there. Type in value right there. Type in value. Let's go. Value loaded. Thank you. Okay, as usual, what I have for you, let's talk about money. Okay, how can you achieve your goal? I'll be taking 1 or 2 questions, but as usual, I talk about other ways for those, I give a lot of free stuffs, and for those who want to become, who are already available with their money, they can take certain decisions to enhance them. Okay, so I give my disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have a document for that. Okay, yeah, but I've learned, and I'm also having other educational systems I'm connected to. Okay, so this content is for educational purpose. Do your research. Don't say Mr. Mayowa talked about, oh, Mr. Mayowa and his team talked about, oh, they said, go and do GBP. I did not say go and buy any asset. So before you take any decision on your money, make sure you have your research on your asset. Okay? Always I give free. stores. You know, what I've been giving lately is the crypto advancement. Go and be saving your money in small. Save up your money in crypto. Learn how to trade Forex. Multiply your money there. You know, in the Mid-House Global, we have a goal, and the goal is to put a lot of people in a 20% multiplication of their money through the crypto market and in the Forex market. And we have several results to show for it, okay? Currently, our assets are delivering over 1,000%, and this week raised it to about 1,000 to about 1,200% in just about a month, in about 3 months, okay? So we are good with that. And a lot of people are asking questions how to join. So if you want to join that, just shoot us a mail, okay? We over-delivered, but you must be patient with the growth. Trade with the money you can afford. Don't go and put in money that you will need now. Somebody says you are a financial booster. I'm just trying my best. Okay, so what I will talk today about is the course. I want you to take the course. Okay, now why do I recommend the course for you? I recommend the course for you because it allows you to learn how to handle the market. Okay, it allows you to learn how to handle the market. So we have the course for crypto. We have the course for the crypto course is $1,200. Okay, and you can get it for $1,000 today. Now, why am I not talking about the vault? The vault is just a signal group. Okay, but I don't want to talk about the signal group today because it's not just about you taking the bread. But if you want the signal group, which is we analyze the asset, pick the asset, you can get that for $1,000 today. Okay, and get that for $1,000 today. Okay. Oh, Mr. Mayo, I want to learn how to do it myself. We have the crypto course, which is $1,220, but today you get it for $1,000 today. For those getting it today, you know, I give a lot of offers, but it has to be paid today. Okay. And for those who want to, and the advantage of this course is that you can trade any asset. Okay. You can also get the Forex course for $1,000 with 3-month mentorship. Okay. 3-month mentorship. And that is it. Okay. And those who want it, shoot. This is the contact. You can contact me on contact@Owolabi, and you can WhatsApp me on the number on the screen. And for those making payment today, should you have access to it and you can grow your money. So let me take 1 or 2 questions. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me take 1 or 2 questions. And if you have any question on the one you want to join, please, let's make it happen together. My name remains Owolabi. Okay, guys. This should be course. Any question, guys? Let's go. Hey, we have great guys joining on Facebook. We have Yinka Obaseki. Yinka is also a Forex trader. Good to have you on the call. Father Abraham, all the way. Mark back. Hey, Bazu. Oga Bazu, how you doing, sir? Esther Faboyede, good to have you on the call too. So, guys, let me take 1 or 2 questions as usual so I can answer. Any question, guys? Romanos is raising up his hand. Do you have a question, Romanos? Don't forget today's training is on, are you a trader or investor? That's what we're focusing on today. That's what you're focusing on today. Any question? For those on Facebook, any question? Okay, so don't forget to click on the link for those following us on Facebook so you don't miss any other free webinar. There's a link pinned to the screen. Make sure you fill the form, register, and let's make the difference. Okay, let's make the difference. So the next training is on Wednesday, 4 p.m. Going to be educating you on another amazing topic. I don't want to miss on that. Okay. So guys, any question? If there's no question, type in clear. Come on, let me see that right there. Thank you so much, Victor. Say from glory to glory. Amen. Amen. Perfect. A lot of time when I train, people don't have questions. But I almost touch every area. Amen. Thank you so much. So guys, that'll be my time today. One more time, my name is Mayowa Owolabi. And I'm really, really excited about this opportunity for me to be a blessing to you, sharing this knowledge so that you can have the right decision and right understanding to play in the financial market, okay? We'll see you guys in the next episode, Financial Freedom webinar series. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing rest of your weekend. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out, guys. Bye for now. Don't forget, if you have any question, and for those who are making payment, make sure you make your payment today and you get it for a discount of $1,000. That is my contact. If I'm not replying you, any of my team will do reply you. Okay, that's the number to reach out to 090-2+2 200-5613. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Have an amazing day.